And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never share. No one.
Well, it's lovely to see you all. I'm very happy because Sandy's gone to my son's for the day. So I'm on my own. The whole house is empty, and here I am with a lot of you, and you all look lovely. But listen, I'll be doing various things through the show, so I shall be getting Christmassy as well. And they reckon that you should have the pom pom there. So what have we got for you? We've got I've got speaker view on. That's fine, and we have to mute everybody. Now, who should I pick? I'll tell you what, John. You haven't been here for a while. Do you want to do the magic mute? Would that be good? Magic.
Yeah, I had to unmute myself first. So
unmute yourself, and then
unmute to
1, 2,
mute.
3, and magic mute. Here we go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, mute.
No, magic mute, actually. It's there we are. And then we we listen to the silence. I love silence. My life is so noisy with recording and everything all the time that I love silence. It's terrific. But what have I got for you this week? I've got a terrific, and I really mean it, a terrific what Dec got up to last month, because I was in Spain with the whole family. We went down to Spain for Sandy's 80th birthday, would you believe? 80th birthday. And wait till you see how well she looks for 80. It's tremendous. Then we got Driving Home for Christmas. A lot of requests for that, including a request from me, because that's my favourite song, and Con hated me for it because I did it on my own. Oh, we used to laugh about that when I'd get to sing. You know, he was terrible. He would never let me do a solo. He actually had a thing about that. If we were in the studio and I said, this suits my voice, Con, and he'd always end up singing it. Well, there we are. And then we got the old video diaries. This time is way back in September 2018, and there's a lovely, just by coincidence, there's a lovely bit of Con and I talking, which is nice. Then we've got a very unusual one which I fished out, which is Con and I giving a Christmas message. That's lovely. Then we got Mary's Boy Child. That was my favourite Christmas song that we used to do on stage, and Con loved singing that, and that was gorgeous. Then with the birthdays, Lynn, I hope you're ready for the birthdays. Oh, am I ready? Oh, that's one thing I forgot to get ready, but I'll get it ready in a minute when the song is playing. And then we got Adeste Fideles. That's my favourite one of the Christmas songs that Con and I did. And we were very lucky. We got to do it in a church, a local church. Then we've got We Wish You a Merry Christmas, which is brand new. It's very unusual. I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. I tried to have a little bit of fun in it with stupid choreography and everything else. And it's very, very cheesy. John is smiling because John has actually seen it, because he is my man. John, tell them what it's going to be like. Go on, tell them.
It's different.
Is that all you have to say, John?
It's perfect for the song.
Yeah.
The amount of hours you must have worked on the visuals blew me away. It really did. So
yeah.
A lot of hard work went into that 2 minutes.
There was a lot of 2 o'clock in the morning work done on that.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there we are. But you know, I love doing it. I love doing it. It's my life, really. I've always done that sort of thing, so it's my life. But
I can't see how anybody wouldn't love it, to be honest. So,
Go on.
well, obviously, like most of the people here, I remember you doing the Christmas medley in your shows,
Yeah, that was
and
terrific, wasn't it? Yeah.
you always used to grab a wine glass and tap that for the bells.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
It used
yeah,
to go down really well. So,
yeah, yeah. And so listen, what I got up to last month, very unusual for this time of the year. Just have a look at this. It's very unusual and it's very nice. The whole family decided to take Sandy over to Spain for Richie's birthday. Now look at the view from the airport, going to the beautiful villa. Ha ha! There's the driver, blinded by the sunshine. Quite amazing sunshine. Well, here we are at the famous Diaries pasta factory in Portobello. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Do you mind if they start?
It's Sandy's 80th birthday tomorrow. And we're hitting old haunts in South Spain.
I'm also waiting for cheese.
Now this is what I call the house speciality.
That's a fair amount. Thank you.
Well, you always say no parmesan on fish. Who's that from?
Eileen.
Oh, Eileen, that's lovely.
No, your stuff.
Honestly, don't want it, honestly, because I did say to her that I am really, I don't know, I'm celebrating.
There's the whole family.
Oh, no, Daniel, no.
Yeah,
Hola.
30 quid, they're in the sale.
Isn't that great?
Celebrating.
Oh, Isabel's missing.
Oh yeah? Good.
How about this place?
30 quid in the sale.
Got it.
2 pools.
Crimson Education one.
The one with your friends.
Absolutely enormous. Huge, huge.
Are you gonna, ready?
Lots of love,
No,
Victoria.
Lots of love,
Yeah,
Victoria.
Victoria. And then says happy birthday.
Happy
80th birthday.
Happy 80th. Oh, lovely.
Sunshine. Oh, isn't this bliss? I've missed this. I really have missed this.
It's what?
Spain and the sun. That sun is lovely now. Yeah. Oh, that's great. 25 degrees.
Are you ready to sing? Here we go!
Yeah, let's go. Birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Got to move over here.
Happy birthday.
They're all jumping in. And it's the only thing that's wrong. It's not heated. It is freezing. I am definitely not going in. Are you getting in, Zach? Go on, Zach. Go on, Zach. Go on.
Okay, right, and start. 1, 2, 3.
You gotta do it. 1, 2, 3, go!
Stay in there.
I don't know what. This is about 2 minutes walk from the villa. Isn't this incredible? And that walkway then goes all the way to Portobello. This is my idea of heaven. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, is that the greatest view? Look at the sunshine up there. Put it up there. Maybe I'll catch the sunshine. Maybe I'll catch the sunshine. What a view. Is that the best view you've ever seen in your life? It's quite astonishing what you see here. Quite astonishing. And just the views. I've never been to this side of Portobello, but this is what I call the other side of Portobello. We normally come from the other side where all the boats are. We'll be there in a minute. Well, they all say this is the place for the cars and all that. Is it? I don't know. Sorry, that's a Lamborghini. Lamborghini, yeah. And that one there, that's the latest Ferrari. And that This is so ostentatious, and there in the background I think you can see Sinatra's bar, and you wonder why I like it here. This is stupid stuff really, it's crazy stuff. The yachts, I mean it's just quite unbelievable. The whole thing is quite unbelievable. But I've been coming here for 45 years. Seen it go up. Used to be just beach over there and now it's all built up. But there we are. It's lovely. Now I asked for the largest ice cream. And this is what she's doing. Look at the size of that cone. I've got 3 of chocolate. That's lovely. Now that is a pizza. Whoa, look at this.
TikTok too.
Look at this. Look at this. Is this more down there?
No, it's.
He's bringing me a special dish. Look at this. Oh, gee whiz. It's not mine, but this is a speciality of the house. Dear, oh dear.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Now that is, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Ready?
Whoa. And that's mine. And that's mine.
What would you like me to do?
That's it, mate.
Wow. Hey.
Blow it out. Blow it out. You have to blow it out now.
Oh, you can't.
Figured out that we've been coming to Puerto Banús to Spain since 1975 because that's when Sinatra's opened, Sinatra's bar. Sinatra's is now probably the most famous bar in the world. Sandy insists on buying t-shirts and they were amazed that she has t-shirts from 75. So the owner of the, look at him, that's a nutcase. And he insisted on giving her the latest t-shirt. I'm so Sinatra written on it. And I didn't mind him dancing with Sandy. He came over and shook my hand actually. There she is. Look, I'm so Sinatra. Get the taxi and go to the airport and look what they've given us. You can only get this in Spain. Only in Spain. Now, is that a salad or is that a salad? And there's the weird view out the window, look. Oh, the sun blazing. A little bit windy actually. That's what I call cheesy chips. Another enormous salad. Now look at this.
She's trying to eat my lunch. She didn't want to share that.
There's a happy boy. Find out for you. But that Daly's pasta factory, Tony Daly was actually a water rat, and his 2 sons opened that pasta factory, and they've made an absolute fortune. They've sold up now and retired, would you believe? But they've made an absolute fortune out of it. We used to do this every Christmas. We always had a Christmas section in the show, and this was the most favourite one. And it's the one that Con and I think we enjoyed doing the most. And it was the lovely one, which is called Driving Home for Christmas. Here we go.
Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces. Driving home for Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm moving down that line, and it's been so long. But I will be there singing this song to pass the time away, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get there. Top the toe and tail backs, yeah. Oh, I got red lights all around. Red lights all around. But soon there'll be a freeway, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I'll sing for you, though you can hear me when I get through. Feel you near me, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. Take a look at that driver next to me. He's just the same. Just the same. Top the toe and tail backs, yeah. Oh, I got red lights all around. Red lights all around. Driving in my car, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I'll sing for you, though you can hear me when I get home. Feel you near me, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. Driving home for Christmas. He's just the same.
Mom. Ah, that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do and stop the share. And now let's go on to the big view, the gallery view. Let's get on to gallery view and see. Look at that. They love it. They love Maura loves it and Carol loves it. I miss doing the Christmas shows, and I miss it. And I had a terrible job every year, because if you only do a song once a year or twice a year or 3 times a year, it's very hard to remember the words. And that song, because when Chris Rea wrote that song, he actually, I think he recorded it just as he made it up, because a lot of the words, if you examine them carefully, they're very different to what they should be. I've got the old video diaries now. This one is from 2018. It's a lovely start to it, and I'm very, very fond of cooking. I think most people know that, and there's a lot in this about cooking. If you like cooking, you'll be fascinated by this. I was fascinated looking back at it to see some of the stuff that I've cooked through the months and the years. But yeah, this is very, very good. Have a look at this.
Something tells me I've been here before.
So here we are.
I know. Another dressing room.
Yeah, where are we?
I've no idea. I just
well,
got in the car and arrived here.
Yeah, I got in the car in Eastbourne. I don't know where I am at all. Yeah. I'm sure we'll enjoy it though.
It's a nice dressing room though. At least we have a sink.
We have a sink to wash in, but unfortunately there's no toilet. And
No toilet.
it's really true that in show business nobody goes to the toilet. We're like royalty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when we do go, it comes out in plastic bags.
That's the one.
Just like the Queen.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I've been hearing a lot about your cooking since you've been on that Come Dine With Me program.
Oh, I love that. That was good. That, yeah.
And you're cooking for every Tom, Dick and Harry that comes along.
No.
What? How come you've never invited me for dinner?
Well, I'll tell you what, the next time you're down in Eastbourne, when we're doing a show down that way, come to dinner, you'll be amazed.
Tell you what, why don't you show people exactly what it is you do when you are cooking?
Now this is wild salmon with chard, asparagus and a prawn. Actually it's a huge prawn, Tiger Bay prawn, done in a creamy garlic sauce. Tonight we're having a balsamic glazed caprese chicken. That's with mozzarella cheese on top, chard and diced fried potatoes. And this is a char grilled pork chop marinated and with diced sweet potatoes, a half of a whole carrot and a beautiful piping. And this is cod with a homemade hollandaise sauce, a homemade tartar sauce, spinach and buttered carrot. Enjoy. Now tonight we have a variation on paella. This is black cuttlefish ink rice with pieces of turkey which are peppered beautifully and seasoned, and this is going to be delicious. And there it is served up.
And have a drop
nice?
of drink, please.
Is that nice?
It's lovely.
Lovely, is it? Have you tasted it yet?
I've just tasted it, it's lovely.
Basmati rice, by the way, with cuttlefish fish black ink. Tonight we're having pork loin marinated on a bed of potatoes, mashed potatoes with onion, tarragon, basil, rosemary and sage. On the side we have baby spinach cooked as it is, and on the left hand side then we have sweet potatoes cubed and ordinary potatoes cubed and cooked in a sweet butter sauce. Nice? My wife really appreciates my cooking. Tonight we're having salmon, which is cooked over turnips, sweet potatoes and carrots, also with a touch of spinach and shredded parsnips, made with a homemade mayonnaise. Unbelievable. Taste? Beautiful. Another success. Brilliant. And tonight we're having a beef steak with buttered spinach and a special sauce with specially done chips. It's the same specially done chips and everything else. Would you like to taste it? Nice. Nice, lovely. I shall taste mine now. Here we go. And tonight we have basmati rice with chicken. Basmati rice is done with onion, with tarragon, chives and basil. It's going to be absolutely stunning. Now this looks rather lovely. Now would you like to taste? Oh, putting extra condiments on. You don't trust the chef's taste?
Yes, but I always like it a bit more.
Okay. Here we go. Little taste.
Very nice. Lovely.
I can't wait to taste it myself. Sandy likes Clarence, the lovely perfume. And she likes it so much. Have you ever seen a bottle of perfume that size? Do you want to open it up?
Perfume.
Do you want to open it up?
Yeah, it's not perfume.
Perfume. Eau de parfum, is it?
No, it's a.
It's a special spray.
It's special. It's not perfume. It's a freshness. It's a treatment fragrance. This is like when I got the Juravier big bottle.
My goodness me, that is stupid. And I'm not going to tell anybody how much that costs. Dear oh dear. I've got a mad wife. And a little funnel. A little funnel. Smell?
My smaller ones.
Oh, is everybody hungry after all that? I tell you what, I absolutely adore cooking. If anybody comes down to East, no, I shouldn't say that really. I was going to say, if anybody comes down to Eastbourne, I'll cook them a dinner. No, I won't. I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I'm going to finish off this now by, you have to have a red nose if you're Santa Claus. I mean, you just have to. I'm teaching you now how to do this for the kids and all that. There we are. Now. Is that good? Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. So there we are. Now listen, children, I have a little surprise for you here, because I fished this out, and this is rather lovely.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Here we are, it's Christmas time.
Hey, hey.
We thought that we would just send a short message and really a thank you for all the support you've given us for this year.
That's true, because we've been very, very grateful. We are very grateful for all the support we've had over this terrible time. And Dec and I have been working, as you know, very hard all the year long. So what do you think about it, Dec?
Well, we started off with the Corona Diaries, which was everybody seemed to be doing them at the time. The Corona Diaries, keeping people happy every week. A lot of hard work, as Con said. Yeah, in fact, I don't think we realised how much work was involved. And it didn't seem to be. It just seemed to be the two of us just nattering away and singing a few old songs. But I'll tell you what we did do. We got to sing some great songs. I've got a few here now. The Everybody Hurts. That was particularly good, Con. What did you think of that, Con?
I love that song. I love it. You know, and it's got so much meaning for everybody. And I hope you enjoyed it too. You know, we certainly did anyway.
Yeah, and My Best Friend. I enjoyed that one. I think I enjoyed that one the most, actually.
That's because you were singing most of it.
Exactly. One Voice, of course, got all the attention because it had Victoria and it had Philip. And that was really superb. I think you did a particularly good job on that, Con. Yeah.
you very much. Thank you. I don't get many compliments from you, but thank you very
You
much.
do. I compliment you all the time. He sent me, I got to tell you, Con sent me his vocals for Erie Canal last night, and really, absolutely superb, superb. So that's for the 3rd of January. Put it in your notebook, the 3rd of January. But we enjoyed putting all those together. We enjoy, I tell you what we did enjoy, having requests, because it pushed us a little bit to do something different, didn't it, Con?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it gives us something different to do because, like Erie Canal, for instance, John Leyland, he reckoned that was one of his favorite songs, and he actually told us that when he was in America, he actually drove along the Erie Canal just to see what it was all about, and he enjoyed that. So anyway, we sang that just for him. So there you go.
Hold on a second, not just for him, for everybody. And I really enjoyed putting that together. That was good. So, Con, let's wish everybody a happy Christmas and a very good New Year. I don't think it's going to be particularly good for anybody, because when all this started, I said 2 to 3 years. That's what I said, and I think that's all becoming true.
I think it will. Well, I've been lucky because I had my jab 2 days ago for the coronavirus, and I've got to go again in January for the second jab. So I'm just hoping that protects me, and I hope you all get it very soon. The jab, I mean. That's it.
And anything else, by the way, Con. I hope you get anything else. But listen, have a good Christmas. And shall we sing it as a We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So it's goodbye from Dec.
And it's goodbye from me. If an Elland in Yorkshire. And there's your man down in Eastbourne. So
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
And a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
I remember doing that, and that was right in the middle, if you all remember, that was right in the middle of COVID. Everybody was in COVID. And did you hear Con talking about having a COVID jab, and he thought that he would be safe? Huh. Isn't that weird that a few months later he was gone? So, I don't know. Let's not talk about that. But how did you think of Con? How did Con look, John Leyland? How did you think Con looked?
Yeah, I thought he looked in really, really good health there.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he put on stage makeup for the camera, but he looked about 10 years younger than I do now. So
Makeup? No, he didn't. He didn't use much makeup at all. No, but you've got to. I've got a tiny little bit of makeup on now. I've got a red nose actually. You notice that? But tiny, because if you don't wear makeup, what happens is the lights. They're quite strong lights in here, and the lights just shine straight through your face, through your skin, and that's the problem. So people think that in show business we wear makeup to make us look good. Yes, of course, on film, in films particularly, the makeup artist then can make somebody look absolutely sensational. But if you don't wear makeup for anything, even something like this, you just look ghastly pale. And that's the truth of it. That's why. And I always, talking to people about doing Zoom stuff. Everybody's doing Zoom stuff in business and everything else nowadays. But I always say you've got to learn how to do proper makeup. And I always tell the story, John, and everybody else listening. When we started first, I was about 14, 15, and we were doing a radio program. The radio program ran for 26 weeks, would you believe? It was prime time in Dublin. And we became quite famous through that radio program. But Eamon Andrews, if anybody remembers Eamon Andrews and the big red book, the This Is Your Life book, he was actually a relation of ours and a dear friend. but he was running the company. It was his company, Eamon Andrews Studios, that had us in the first place in doing this radio program. And they actually got a makeup artist to come in and teach us how to do makeup for a radio program. But they tell me that in the early days of radio in the UK with BBC, when they started first at Alexandra Palace and places like that, they tell me that it was mandatory, it was compulsory for everybody to wear makeup, even though nobody saw them. Isn't that hilarious? I think that's hilarious. But John, do you ever come on? Do you ever wear makeup for anything, Zoom or anything like that? Photographs, filming.
No.
When you were on the Queen Mary.
No.
No.
No. A bit of aftershave. That's the only thing.
A bit of after. That's not going to do anything, is it? Aftershave. Good Lord.
Well, I don't particularly want to impress anybody, so you know.
Ah. Well, listen, in our shows, you will remember that we sang this song. And I loved it. It was a lovely arrangement that I did for this, and I absolutely adore this arrangement. And this is a gorgeous song.
Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible say, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new King born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. While shepherds watched their flock by night, they saw a bright new shining star. They heard a choir sing. The music seemed to come from afar. Now Joseph and his wife Mary came to Bethlehem that night. They found no place to bear the child. Not a single room was in sight. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new King born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. By and by they found a little nook in a stable all forlorn, and in a manger cold and dark, Mary's little boy was born. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new King born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day.
And let's see. Oh, they're going mental. Con, they loved it. They absolutely loved it. Look at that, Con. That's amazing. Maura's not applauding though. I don't know what's wrong with Maura. That's lovely. Well, Maura, what did you think of that song? You don't know our material at all, do you? Well, let's hear what you think of our stuff.
Of the song, because I think that when I watch on the video you and son, I really see when people are singing, enjoying, smiling, and putting everything inside. And it's a beautiful quality to have, because when you see people singing, it's different things, but when you are singing, it's really kind of digesting the song. Beautiful is I really like it. I feel kind of serene, calm. I just feel that Christmas is here. Beautiful song. You and your brother perform and perform beautifully. Like when just watching, I can feel hypnotized by Christmas. Boom, they are Santa.
Well, I'll tell you what, Maura, I love you to bits, because when I ask you a question, you just keep on talking. Maura can talk for Ireland, England, and Italy at the same time. She's wonderful. But Lynn, we have some birthdays now, yes?
Yes, we do. The first one will be for Catherine Coates, who will be celebrating her birthday on the 14th.
Oh, lovely.
And we leave the second one till after she's blown the candles out.
Oh, it's only Catherine, is there? And you may have noticed a little hiatus there. I forgot to switch the second camera off, that one up there, so you saw what I was doing. And I forgot to get a lighter for the candles, but I've got it now. And we've got a beautiful. Now, where is this one from? I think this is from Italy. From Italy. This is Maura. I got this specially from Italy, and it's a Francesco Guararo cake. Do you know those cakes? Francesco Guararo cake? You know, it's from the south of Italy, Tuscany, down Tuscany way, and they're a special cake that are made there. I had it flown over specially. My friend Giovanni helped me to bring it over, and here we are for Catherine. So, Catherine, where are you, Catherine? Happy birthday to you, Catherine. Happy birthday to you, Catherine. Happy birthday to Catherine, who's looking very bemused by all this. Happy birthday to you and many more. And now, Catherine, you know the magic way that we do this. You're going to blow, and it's going to come magically all the way down the airwaves, and it's going to wonderfully blow out the candle. So, wait, let's see now. How can I do this? Okay, Catherine. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Huh! Oh, you saw me. I was caught out there. Oh, well, that's lovely, Catherine. So, Lynn wants me now. Lynn, go on, Lynn.
This is happy birthday for you for the 23rd of December. And it's a Tesco's finest cake with white chocolate and strawberries.
Oh, lovely.
I can't sing happy birthday because I'm not going to embarrass myself, because you're the best singer now. And so just say happy birthday for the 23rd.
Oh, so, thank you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to me.
And go 1, 2, 3.
And then I'll do 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was lovely. That was Lynn. Thank you very much for that. I'll treasure that. That's lovely. And are we going to slice it up and then send a bit to everybody? That'll be good. Yeah. That'll be lovely. So listen, this next one that I'm going to do is special to me because Con always fancied himself as a classical singer, all the people in our family were all in the church choirs and all that sort of thing. And he really fancied himself. And in actual fact, it was a bit of a nuisance because Con would drop into that very classical way of singing at the drop of a hat. And of course, it didn't suit pop songs at the time at all. And I had a terrible job trying to get... And I got all these phrases like, Con, you're trying too hard. Just throw it away. A great phrase in our business when somebody is like that, singing very straight like that, and da da da. And you got to say, no, just throw it away. So just throw it away, Con. But this, I allowed him to to be himself, and this is his take on the beautiful Adeste Fideles. And this was recorded near me in a church that's rather beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4. Adeste Fideles, Lady Triumphantes, venite, venite in Bethlehem. Natum videte, regem angelorum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus Dominum. Deum Dei Deo, lumen Dei lumine, gestant puelle viscera. Deum verum genitum non factum, venite adoremus, venite adoremus, venite adoremus Dominum. Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of ages. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Now, oh, look at this, look at this. Let me change the view to gallery view and see that. Con, they loved your classical voice. I didn't like it sometimes, But that was very good in that song. Very good in that song. I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he'll be singing that way up in heaven at the moment. What did you think of that? Let me ask somebody else. Margaret Taylor, you look like you know about classical singing, do you? Anybody in choirs? Are you in a choir, Margaret, by any chance?
I was when I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not since I've been married. Before I was married, I was.
Yeah. In actual fact, Victoria did all the high stuff in that, and and really shocked me because she did all the really high stuff at the end, and that went up to, I think, a top C, which is crazy stuff for a girl. But she did it, and she did it beautifully. But tell me, Margaret, tell me something that you sang.
I sing along with a lot of records now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that annoys my husband quite a lot.
I'm a weirdo, really, because people think I'll be singing all day long, singing in the bath, singing in the shower and everything else. And I have no interest whatsoever in singing. I don't sing in the car, don't sing along with people. No.
Did you see Cliff Richard on the television this week?
I did. I saw bits and pieces, and
well, I was singing along with bits of that, and he really got annoyed.
I can imagine. No, Cliff and I go back a long time, as you can imagine, because Sandy was. I think I told a story last month. Sandy was at the Palladium with Cliff and the Shadows in the pantomime there. That pantomime ran for 6 months, by the way. It ran right through the summer, which because the sales were so big at the Palladium. And she got very friendly with Cliff because she got to stay with Virginia Lewis. She met there. Virginia Lewis, her mother was Vera Lynn. So I told this story last month. And she ended up staying with Vera and with Virginia for the whole of the 6 months. So Cliff and I became very, very friendly. A lovely guy, but I had to host him a couple of years ago now at the Hilton Hotel. And he was sitting at a big table, and there's me looking after him, and the guy he was with, the teacher, as we used to call him. And you know the phrase in business, they say you should never use the word I. Always turn it around so you're talking about the other person. But with Cliff, everything is I. And my favourite line was Cliff, was I always used to say to him, Cliff, if the I was missing off your typewriter, you couldn't write a letter. And the biggest one that ever happened to with Cliff in that respect, we were doing Sunday night at the London Palladium. We're known in the Guinness Book of Records to be the most played people. They asked us to do more Sunday night at the London Palladiums with, Bruce Forsyth than anybody else. We were on there every other week, if you remember, in those days. And towards the end of the run of Sunday night at the London Palladium, they were running out of ideas, and they had this idea, if you remember, of having a surprise guest artist, usually a huge name. So the surprise guest artist with us one Sunday was Cliff. So there we were in the stalls, sitting there at the rehearsal in the afternoon. It was all dark and everything, chatting away. And he looked at me. Now, he was the guest star on our show. Looked at me and he said, Dec, I want to say one thing to you. I want to thank you very much for being on my show tonight. And I said, Cliff, there's only you could say that. But I've never known anybody like him. And another thing about Cliff, which was hilarious, is the most vicious businessman. He doesn't come over like that at all. But in his career, He was vicious, and I do mean vicious, in business. Great friend of ours, Clem Catani, he played on 47 #1 records, drummer. Played an awful lot on our records. John will know that. John Layla will know that. Clem was part of the regular band with Cliff. Touring all the time, touring all the time, touring all the time. And they got to this situation, they finished this tour, and then the new tour was opening in a month's time. So in the dressing room on the last night, they were having a few drinks and a few laughs and a bit to eat, a few pizzas and all that sort of thing. And Clem was just packing up to go, and he turned to the other guys and said, "See you in a month's time." And he noticed through the month, he didn't get in those days the letter or the phone call. I thought, that's weird. It's weird. They must have forgotten to tell me. It's okay. So he knew from the advertising where the first show was. Pitched up for the rehearsals, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Walked in, and there's somebody else playing the drums. And that was Cliff Richard. I mean, Clem had been with him for years and years and years. And he didn't have, or his office didn't have the courtesy to say to Clem, we won't be using you in the next show. Because he wanted to change the band, change the whole way everything sounded. But that was Cliff, an amazing guy, but vicious in business. And that doesn't stop him being a nice guy. And as you know, he's got the wine vinery in Portugal. And I'm told that the wine is superb. It's genuinely superb. And he probably makes a nice few bob out of that, doesn't he? I'm sure he does. But we're coming up to the end of the show. The reason really that I dressed like this, and John will know this, sorry to keep mentioning you, John, it's just that you're very, very conspicuous on my screen. And Linda's just above. Linda, you haven't said a word today at all. And Marjorie, you haven't said a word at all. The reason I'm dressed like this is I'm in character now, because I've got to go now and sing this song with this fella. I don't know what his name is, lead singer, but he's it's a quite nice song, great for this time of the year. So have a listen to this one.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us a biggie pudding. Now bring us a biggie pudding. Now bring us a biggie pudding and bring some in here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some in here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like biggie pudding. We all like biggie pudding. We all like biggie pudding with all its good cheer. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
There we are. Well, what did you think of that? What did you think of that? Let me see, gallery. There we are. Oh, they're going, my Con, I didn't miss you at all when I was singing that. Didn't miss you at all. No, didn't. Nobody missed you at all. So there we are for another month, and we've gone over time again. I wish everybody the best Christmas in the world, really. I do hope that you have a fantastic time. If there's anybody you don't get on with, now is the time to make the phone call or send the email or send the text, because life is too short. It's far too short. And I'll say that to anybody. If you fall now with anybody, no matter who it is, your bank manager, whoever, make it up now. And I'll see you on the 7th of January. I am now going to get this lot off, and I'm going to cook myself something beautiful. You're all invited. Rush down to Eastbourne. I'll see you on the 7th of January. Thank you very much for listening to me. You make my day. You really do. I enjoy these. You've no idea how I enjoy them. It's lovely to be with you. Happy Christmas. Bye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us a biggie pudding, now bring us a biggie pudding, now bring us a biggie pudding.